So open up your morning light, say a little prayer for I. You know that if we are to stay alive, see the peace in every eye.
Girlfriends are like really I'm sexual pillow for bitch. I've told you plenty of times that yes, I'm a pillow princess, but I do. You're not a pillow princess, Ellie. Why do you think I'm not a pillow princess? Why do you think I'm not a pillow princess?
I didn't say that.
Why you whispering?
I don't wanna wait for our lives to be over. No, right now, what will it be?
What makes you a pillow princess?
I don't wanna wait for our lives to be over.
How was your day? Welcome to the first shot of the night. This is our episode number
6.
6. Woo! Where we're talking about, we're debating today. Oh shit, my bad. We're debating today of if a man should love a woman more.
When a man
loves a woman,
she can do nothing wrong.
She can't.
She could turn her back on her own best friend.
oh,
We should start a boy band.
Dun, 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 dun. Well, I also think if a man, I know I'm cutting you guys off and I'm truly jumping into this
no
topic.
surprise there.
Because
All
I'm
right, time
very
for our
excited.
background music while she talks. You ready?
Fuck yeah.
Which one?
I also believe that a woman should be a black cat and a man should be a golden retriever. That's how the relationships. Anyways, that's it.
Oh, that's it. Okay, we're back. Let's raise the volume back up. We're back.
Woo!
All right, Henry, what is your opinion about this
Are we
topic?
just jumping into the topic?
We are jumping
We're
straight
not
to it.
asking about your week. Don't ask
No.
about my week. Don't ask about your
We
week.
have structure.
I had a shitty week and I wanted to vent.
He
Yeah,
got
tell
his
us,
car
sorry.
stolen, first of all.
He got his car.
He left on a
window-
trip and came back to find his car stolen.
Terrible. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's-
That
And-
sucks.
and it's
Now
my-
he has to take the bus.
Yes, I went on the RTD the other day.
We're cutting this podcast short because he has to take the bus home.
I have to take the bus home, the RTD. Do they still have tokens?
No, they don't.
Do they still have
They
tokens?
have an app.
There's an app?
There's an app.
now.
I
I
haven't,
had to use the metro one time and I was so excited. I'm like, let me use the
I
app.
haven't been on a bus in like 20 years. So
Until
I
today.
I still have tokens.
What the fuck is
They're
that?
probably valued at $1.75 now.
Sir, I have a token. This is getting me a, what is that, transfer
Fuck
ticket?
investing in the stock market. Let me invest in tokens. Bus
They're going to be
tokens.
used for...
The world
You guys know
You've
what?
done it?
The people are watching right now and they're asking a question. I just got a message in my ear from
what is it?
from the producer. Hold on. They want to know why we have not taken the first shot of the night yet.
All right.
Cheers.
Shot.
Oh, you're going to hate this one. Huh?
Oh yeah. No faces.
I hate vodka.
No faces.
I hate vodka.
Okay. We didn't introduce yourself.
We're going to introduce ourselves each episode?
Yes.
Yes. Because we have our new viewers.
We're new viewers.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. My name is Leslie.
What is it
I
about?
see dead people.
And my name is Henry. I buy tokens from scammers to catch the bus because someone stole my car.
Well, my name's Ellie and I'm an alcoholic.
And we are the threesomes.
We've also, we coincidentally started a podcast called First Shot of the Night because somebody would throw parties and would announce, First shot of the night, guys! First shot of the night after like the 20th shot. And everybody
You
was drunk.
assholes were going to start this podcast without me.
No, we would never. We would never.
You were on our short list of people. You were like our Ryan Seacrest of podcasts.
No, you would.
It was a short list. It was Ryan Seacrest, Mario Lopez, Leslie.
Whatever. I was just supposed
Short
to be a
list.
guest.
You weren't supposed to be a guest. The reason is I was included because apparently I have a personality, not my face.
No,
but
your
my
personality
Your
issue.
personality
I have a
makes it worse.
I have a horrible personality, and just my face.
People
is
don't
just
like
just
people
as
with bad
bad.
personalities.
So I'm like a pug. I'm like a pug. I'm like the dog.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so ugly that people want to have me. That just I'm that. That's what I am. I'm a pug.
Ellie's a pug.
I'm a pug.
Oh, they have a cute little butt just like you.
That's why.
Let me see you bark.
Irf.
I still do it.
How do you bark? How do you bark, Ellie?
Fuck you.
Let's hear your bark.
Fuck you.
Look at that camera
I
right
just
there.
did it.
Look at that camera right there and bark.
You.
Let me hear. Let's bark.
Arr,
What the hell's that?
arr, arr.
The dog is broken.
You wouldn't like your barking like that?
Let me hear you bark.
Arr, arr.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
dog.
you sound like a chihuahua.
Right?
Anyways, so what's today's topic? I'm really excited about today's topic.
Henry, what's today's topic?
Today's topic is when a man. Didn't we say this earlier?
When a man loves a woman. Can you do it again? Let me do it again. Let me do it again. Let me do it again. Shh. Ready? Shh. Don't look at me. When a man loves a woman, ain't nothing going on. Da-na-na-na-na. What's this?
I'm her best friend.
When a man loves a woman. What's the lyrics? I got the lyrics right here for you. Can't keep his mind on nothing else.
He'll turn his back.
He'll trade the world
Oh,
for the good thing he's found. If she's bad, I can't say it. Oh, I can't. You toxic as fuck. But I love you either. I'm like, no. Okay, what are you talking? Are you drunk?
No.
we can never get a podcast.
I know. We gotta be serious.
You're gonna talk about.
With my,
You can.
it's
You
like,
haven't
it's
even
good,
done it. Nope. I'll give you guys $1,000 if you can lick your own elbow.
No, you can't kiss your own elbow.
Lick your own elbow.
No, that's not a thing.
Have you tried it?
Yes, I have.
Okay, see.
You cannot lick
That's
your
why
own
I'll give you
elbow.
$1,000 if
I
you do
know,
it.
because people will do it.
Try it.
It's not possible. I can't lick my elbow.
Welcome to
See how
the
close it is?
podcast of the show.
See how close it is?
We are trying to find out if Ellie can lick her elbow.
I can't. I'm not even going to try because I can't. I personally think that a man should love a woman. Let me do this. Slightly more than a woman loves a man. See how I do it slightly? Not a significance. Not like a. It's on the imbalance. It's a, like.
Which one's the man? Which one's the woman?
The man, the woman, loves more.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
What do you mean? Why?
Why does the man have to love the woman more?
Because a man is okay. Do you want to go with your
Go.
perspective?
I want to hear what you have to say.
Okay.
And then we'll add on to it.
We'll add on.
This
to
is your topic. Today this is your show.
The Ellie Show. Ellie, tell us your thoughts about when a man loves a woman.
When a man loves a woman, he will provide and give you everything that you ever wanted in your life because he loves you slightly more than you love him. And it's not a competition. It's not of who loves more than who better than that person. It is literally just like a slight above than a man loves a woman slightly above because there's an attraction. I believe a man would show or to prove himself that he loves you more by providing you, be like trying to impress you. If you go on a date and you're like, oh, fuck it, whatever. Like, I don't really like this girl. Like, I'm not going to put in the effort. But if you like a girl, you're going to put in the effort. You're going to show her your best. You're going to show her, hey, I'm capable of this and I want to bring this to the table. You don't know what the fuck I'm talking about?
Oh, no. Where's the talk? Just on the
No,
camera.
it's okay. Do you understand? Okay. I'm not saying...
She just ignores me now.
I'm saying that a man and a woman, either the best way for a man and a woman to be successful in a relationship, either they have to love each other equally, or a man has to love a woman slightly more than the woman loves a man.
I don't think it's a fact that a man should love a woman more. I think it's important for a man just to generally just show more effort.
Well, that's the reason. Yeah, showing more
That's
effort.
not more love. I think it's just effort.
Yeah, exactly. Effort. It isn't saying like because a man will show that, put in that effort to try to keep that relationship because he wants to. He wants to keep you. He wants to make sure that you're happy. He wants to make sure that you're excited about everything in life. And then two, you as a woman will be like, hey, let me give you like have you heard of that saying? If you give a woman a house, she'll give you a home. If you give a woman food, she'll make you a meal. Like she'll make.
Does
you
this
dinner.
go back to being submissive?
It's not being submissive because you're giving what you're receiving. I guess you're allowed to, in a sense, to be in your feminine energy. Because as a woman, you want to receive. You want to be pursued. Don't tell me you don't want to be pursued.
Of course,
right?
yeah, that's what I want.
So you want to be pursued by a man. That's how it is. You don't want to be chased. You don't want to be like, oh my God, there's a man constantly coming at you and da-da-da-da, like constantly,
I want that too.
Okay.
She'll take whatever she can get right now.
But you don't want a man to be chasing you. You want a man to pursue you. You want a real man to like show you and all these things. That's what I'm saying. A man kind of should, in my personal opinion, I don't know if this is how you are, but I think a man personally should have kind of like that golden retriever personality, and a woman should be a black cat. Like a little more mysterious, a little more mean, a little more bitchy. Not bitchy to the fact that I'm going to give you a headache and stress you out and like be like, I can't deal with you, bye. But that little tiny, like, little...
I mean, I agree. I feel like, what are we talking about? Women or men?
Both.
Well, yeah, you can never be too nice. Because if you're too nice, a woman won't like that. Have you ever dated a guy that's been too nice and you're kind of
exactly.
It's like, I don't know what it is about women. I feel like that's like a turnoff.
Exactly.
So Leslie, right now you're currently single. What do you want for a guy to pursue you? What are you looking for?
I want someone just to want to take me out and just be like you said, like, hey, I got this. Get ready. I have dinner reservations. I want to take you out to dinner.
Yeah, so
That's what I want.
in a sense, that is a man trying to make sure that you are pleased and you're satisfied, that he's kind of control. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying as the opposing side would be if a woman loves a man more than a man would love a woman kind of situation.
I don't think it's who loves who more.
Right, exactly.
It's
I don't
not-
think
okay.
it has to do with that.
It's not a competition though. It's not of a who loves who
It's
more.
not a competition, but you're making it seem like you want him to go out of his way to make you feel special.
No.
Without you trying to go out of your way to make him feel special.
No, that's not what I'm
Men-
saying.
Okay, so then I don't think you're explaining yourself
Yeah,
good
because-
because that's what you're making it seem.
Yeah, because
No.
you're like he makes the plans, he takes me out. You want somebody to take control.
No, that's not. It's not about control.
Take control.
It's
and
not necessarily. I'm telling you, when I'm talking about slightly, it's let me do it this way because it's easy. I'm talking about like this is equal for a relationship. I believe for a relationship to work, it should be either equal, that they both love each other, or a man to love a woman slightly more than a man loves a woman, just slightly. Not about control. Not about let me take advantage
Okay,
of you. Not like,
explain that to me if it was the other way, if it was reversed. What happens if the woman loves the man a little bit more than the man?
So
What
what I've been doing my research on, what I've been reading into is if a woman loves a man more, remember, men are kind of a little more simple on this, and I would like for your opinion on that, but men are a little more simple as like they know what they want. And
Do
women-
men know what the fuck they want?
no.
You don't know what you
I
want.
don't know what we want.
You don't know what you want.
No.
So you were literally giving the chance to be like, oh, all these women. And you're like, I don't know what the fuck I want. So you're giving.
Oh, you mean what do you want in a woman?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about what do you want in life, like.
No, not in life. Not in life. In a woman.
I mean, we all have.
What the hell do men want in a woman?
We all have our expectations of stuff that we want, but you're never gonna get 100% of what you expect.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think the key is for you to accept certain flaws, because you're not gonna find a perfect girl. I mean, I have, but
She is perfect.
They say you either settle with what you have or you get your dream girl.
I think we fall in love with the person. You know, like you look and you might say, "Oh, that guy is ugly," but to another girl, he's beautiful and he's handsome in her eyes. And you might look at a girl and say, "Oh, she's ugly," and in his eyes, she's beautiful. Everyone has different taste in the opposite sex or the same sex, you know, whichever you like. But I mean, everyone has a different taste of what they like.
Exactly. Like, I get it that it's an agreement as in, like, I'm attracted to that person and that person specifically. Other people might not be attracted to that. I understand that. But, like, what I'm trying to say is, how do I say this? Okay. Women are a little more complex than men. Women kind of take that data. Women kind of learn to love men by taking in that data. He is like this. He is like that. He doesn't like this. He doesn't like that. That's all the attributes that a woman can take and make the decision. Do I want to be with this man? Do I not want to be with this man? A man, in my perspective, not yours. You can, I would like for you to correct me if I'm wrong, but it's kind of like, I like you. I see you. I have an attraction for you. Let's get it together. And they can immediately kind of like clock it and not be so, I might be wrong because I'm not a man. You asked the man perspective. I would like that. But I feel like a lot of men are more different in that sense. I was trying to explain this to my partner and I was like, because he was at first, he's like, no, it has to be equal. I was like, it does have to be equal, but it doesn't have to be equal, as in the sense as men are a little more simple in that sense because they kind of do know what they want in a woman. Oh, again, bringing back.
I disagree. I do not think a man knows.
We don't know.
Okay, but bringing back to the situation of the Vinny situation, right? Sleeping with the fishes. He could have chosen the girl with the good business, or he chose the girl with an ass. What did he choose? The girl with the ass. So that's where we're stuck with. You know what I mean? He knew what he wanted because he literally had the choice in his hands. Do I want a girl with a business and a family and all this, or do I want an ass? He said, I want an ass.
I mean, did you have an ass back then?
I always had an ass.
Really?
Yeah.
You just did. Oh, you didn't show it off.
No, I never showed it off. But that's what I mean. Like, so to me, a man is a little more simple aspect in that, but it's always like, because the character of a woman, like, you kind of like, you can kind of see it, you can kind of clock it. A woman is very different than a man.
I don't know. I think it has to be equal.
I think it's equal, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's equal. I think
You don't go into a relationship thinking like, oh, this person's perfect. You know, you get to know them. You know, like a first date is a first date. You don't know that person. You might have a little bit of attraction, or you might even your friend might tell you, just give him a chance. And you're like, all right. You're like, I'm not attracted to him, but I'll give him a chance. You know, you go on that date and you're like, okay, he's funny. He's not attractive, but he's funny.
Okay, but you just said he. So you are doing the women's perspective. As a woman,
I'm talking to you as you going as a woman.
That's what I'm saying. As a woman, I feel like I can kind of.
Okay, so guys.
I'm not saying I learned to love my partner, but I'm saying yes, there was an attraction immediately as I saw him, and I was like, oh, he's kind of cute. There was an immediate attraction in my perspective, but you don't know them and you learn kind of. But I feel like men are a little more simple in the sense of like, oh, you're hot, I like you. Oh, your personality is pretty cool too. Let me connect those two dots. I might be wrong in that.
I don't think all men are like that. Just the men that Leslie likes.
Oh, okay, more than likely.
Yeah, just those guys.
Leslie.
what?
She's not even listening to us.
What happened?
What happened?
I like who?
Where were you at?
What?
I'm in the back of the bus right now.
Clearly.
What?
I as Men. I forgot what I was saying. too. Men. Shout out to our new sponsors.
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to our new sponsors. What is it
Men,
called?
men,
Half a two men.
2.5 men.
2.5 men. Watch them on KTLA 5 every night at 11:30 p.m. We got you. 2.5 men sponsors. Waiting for that check. Where we at? Yeah. So a guy goes on a date. We switch it to a guy. I'm gonna switch it to a guy now because you said I was switching from I was doing
You
from the
were
woman's
doing a woman's
perspective
perspective.
because I was telling you from your perspective. So a guy goes on a date and he meets the girl on I don't know what's the dating app that they meet
Tinder.
on? Tinder. Is that Tinder?
I don't know.
Tinder?
You're thinking about your beat. Your
My-
beat.
my
Your meat.
My
I think
beat.
it's Tinder.
I like my meat tender.
Ooh.
Right.
Fast.
Tender. What is it called?
Tinder.
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 Shout out to our sponsors, Tinder. I thought it was tender this whole time
No, it's
because you keep
Tinder.
that meat tender. Hold on, wait. Producer's talking in my ear. What's that, producer? Okay. Producer says it's time for the first shot of the
Oh
night.
fuck.
Second.
First shot of the night.
Second.
Wait, by the way, if you guys have
Why'd you
drinks with us, if you guys have drinks, it's roofied. If you guys have drinks, grab your shot glasses or your cup. We're going to give you 10 seconds. I'm going to start now. You ready for this, Leslie? 10.
9,
I guess me and Ellie. Let's start
Hey.
over.
Sorry. I'm out
Wait,
of it today.
7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2.
1.
Ooh.
First shot of the night. It never gets easier.
I'm scared of that.
You're scared of what?
Death.
Honestly, we can die anytime. It doesn't matter what age we are.
That's true.
I have 2 friends that died at 30.
Shut up.
Like, and I was like, fuck, like, I think I should have died before them. You know, but
You guys low key, besides this podcast and shit, I'm low key scared. What the fuck happened? I know you sleep and that's it and you're done. That's close.
every night when we go to sleep, we're dead.
You think so?
Yeah.
Pretty
You're
much.
dead. Your mind is gone. Like, if you might dream something, but a lot of times you wake up and you're like, I didn't dream shit last night.
So that's it? That's death?
Isn't that? I hate those. I hate
Yeah.
waking up like that.
What do you mean?
That you like you don't dream and then you wake up and you're like, what the fuck? Like
Yeah.
I just opened my eyes.
Yeah,
and-
you're just like sleeping, just like,
yeah.
oh shit, I'm still alive.
Is that death? Because if that's death, that's fine with me.
What,
Do you
with a
believe
bag of
in the
tokens?
afterlife?
I don't believe in the afterlife. I mean,
Do
like,
you believe in ghosts?
I don't believe in ghosts, but I've had a ghostly experience. So
I have good ghost experiences.
Okay,
so,
when you're both.
so yeah, so I don't know if like I mean like I think I do believe in it now because I've had the experience and it was very creepy.
Too.
I want to know.
It was so creepy that like this is like years ago, probably like over I want to say over 15 years because it was before probably 17 years because
Okay, so but do you believe or you don't believe?
I believe in it now.
Okay.
Okay, but I want to know the story.
I'm gonna tell you. So this is maybe 17 years ago. My mom takes care of used to take care of senior citizens. She's a caregiver. So I was at her job. She lived there at her job. So I was visiting her one night at her job, and the way the house is set up is like her room is all the way in the back. The lady she takes care of is right here, the living room, and there's a hallway in the back. So I'm like right here in the living room. I'm just like laying on the couch. I was just right here laying on the couch, and I was on the phone with somebody. I was on the couch on the phone with somebody, and I just hear, and then the lady's handicapped, so she's not able to walk,
Right.
and I'm just like, and I'm on the phone, so I'm like, hold on, and I just like, and I'm like, Mom. She wasn't her, and then like I was like, I don't know why I was like, hey, you're on the phone with me. I'm gonna be brave and go see what the fuck that is. So I walk back there, and there was nothing. So I go to my mom's room. It's like through the kitchen. I go to her room. I'm like, were you in the hallway? She's like, no. I'm like, did the lady fall out of her bed? Can you check? And the lady was like, just in bed sleeping, but it's literally just like.
Oh hell no!
And then come to find out her husband and one of her daughters actually died in the house.
That house that your mom was
The
taking
house
care
that
of.
she was taking care of. Yeah. And that shit was that shit was creepy as hell. Like I never went back to that house again. I was like, I love you, Mom, but I'm not coming to visit you at work.
You?
No, I've never had you.
Yeah, I have. So there's probably people are gonna message me after this, but so I had a friend.
Welcome
we
to
had a
First Shot
friend-
at Night Ghost episode.
I know. She committed suicide when we were 15. So I was 15. She was a year older, so she was 16. She was from Belize.
Early.
George knows her.
Shout out to Belize.
Yeah. So she committed
Motherland.
suicide, and I had a dream with her. And in the dream, we were in school, and I approached her, and she had a cut like on her chest, like from like here to here, and it was like swollen. It was like a swollen cut, right? And I come up to her, and I'm like, what happened to you, right? And she looks like she like lifts up her head, and she goes, "We have a problem." So I wake up in the dream. Well, I wake up, and we used to live in an apartment where the heaters would automatically turn on if there was like a certain like temperature drop.
Yeah.
They would automatically turn on, but it was like an old school heater. It was so hot in the room. It was like sweaty. It was like steamy and everything. And the heater for some reason started banging. It was like me, because it was really hot, I guess.
Yeah.
And so I got really, really scared, and I called for my partners to wake up, right? And the moment that I wake up, all of a sudden there's just like a flick, like on my ear. Me and her used to do that on the bus because we would fall asleep together. And then, one of us would fall asleep, and then we would wake up each other because we would flick each other on the ear, and we would wake up. And so that's how I got a flick in the ear, and I knocked out. I fell asleep. So that was at night, right? So in the morning, I woke up, and I'm like, that's so weird. And like, I was like, I had a dream, so I went to go tell my sister-in-law that lived with us at the time. And I'm like, hey, I had a dream with her, and she was in my dream, and it was weird because she had a scar, and she did this, and then I'm like, and then I woke up, and then the heater was on, and I was like, and then I felt a flick in my ear, and we're talking, and then all of a sudden, like steps, like we could hear the floor creaking, like the steps on the floor, and then I'm like, Lupita, I was like, do you hear that? And she goes, maybe it's Brownie. We had a dog. And then I'm like looking around the room, and Brownie is on her feet, like laying on her feet. And I'm like, no. I was like, Brownie's right there. And I hear the footsteps, and I could just hear the footsteps coming closer to me. And then so I was just like, I cussed her out. I was like, fuck you, leave me alone. Don't fucking scare me. Don't come looking for me. Like, just leave me alone. And the footsteps stop. And so I start crying, and I'm freaking out, and I was like, oh my God, because it was like 2 weeks, like close to the anniversary of her death.
Okay.
And
so
so
after a year of her.
Yeah. I was like, no, I think it was like 2 years when this happened. I don't remember, but it had been some time already. And so I started crying, and I was like, oh my God, we need to leave. Like, I need to leave this house. Like, I don't want to be here. And then she was like, okay, like, let me shower, and then we'll go. She's like, where do you want to go? I was like, we could go to the mall. We could go anywhere. I just don't want to be here. And she was like, okay. So she went to go take a shower. She was taking a shower, and I was like, take a shower with the door open because I'm really scared. So I went to the living room, and I'm sitting in the living room on our bed because our bed was in the living room. And so I'm sitting on the bed, and the dog's like in the living room, and then the dog starts going to the hallway to the room. That dog comes running back. He's whimpering, trying to get on the bed. I pick him up, and he's literally shaking, crying. So I'm sure, you know how they say that kids and dogs can see it? I think he saw something.
Oh.
And so that was one of the experiences. And for me, I'm like, okay, like there's something like in the afterlife, or they say people that commit suicide that their body stays like in limbo or something.
Okay.
I don't know, but.
So one time I was a kid, right? And we had people come. My mom had a courier business that would ship things to Guatemala. Anyway, so those people the viajeros would come and they would sleep over at my mom's house. You've probably seen them. They'll come over the weekend. But we lived in this specific house. It was a 2-story house where I told you. I was like, oh, we lived in a 2-story house. Well, they slept in the back room. And in the back room, every single person that would sleep there, that were visitors that would come out of the country, come to from Guatemala to the house, and they would say that they would see a specific woman dressed in white come at them, and they would feel their chest really heavy on them, and they didn't know what to do. Like, they would tell my mom, like, hey, I don't know what to do. One of those days, my mom was like,
I don't understand why she's laughing.
It's funny.
My mom was like, that's me dressed up in a white dress.
Because it was funny because one day my mom finally heard the noise because the kitchen was here, and then there was back room was where the ghost was supposedly haunted, and then the back room had a door out towards the back, so it's outside, right? So she said that she heard noises and that she busted open the door and she started cursing at them in Spanish. I'm sorry if you don't understand
That's
this,
fine.
but she was like, a la mierda se me van, porque aquí no van a andar asustando. Se van a la mierda. And she opened the back door to the back side, and she said, because supposedly you're supposed to curse out the
Yeah,
ghost.
that's what I did. Yeah.
That's what my mom always says. You
Yeah,
cuss
yeah,
them
yeah,
every
you
time
gotta
you
curse
go.
You curse out the. She goes, a la mierda, se me salen de aquí. Aquí no van a asustar en esta casa. Se me salen. And she opened the back door, and she said, that was it. She cursed them out, and that's why I'm laughing, because this shit's funny. Because she cursed them out, and that was it.
Can we have your mom on the podcast?
No, because that was the last. That was the last that anybody was haunted with that ghost. And apparently, in that house that we lived in, it was okay. Have you ever been in a restaurant and there's people that come that are hard of hearing and they leave you like a bracelet?
They're like gum and stuff like that.
Yeah. So that house where we lived in was a house where they kept a lot of those people that were hard of hearing in the house, and they exploited them.
They exploded them.
Boom. Which one of these buttons is the explosion button? Pretend a person. Boom.
It exploited them, and it had them out doing that. So that's that. So that house where we lived in, I guess they were exploited in that sense that they didn't really have a good life. So whoever died in that house was one of those people that were kind of probably hard of hearing that didn't have the ability to go out or whatever. So they would
how did they hear your mom?
They were hard of hearing. If they were,
she was yelling.
Wait, so
she was yelling. Okay?
If they were hard of hearing,
she yelled at them. They made it loud enough for them to hear her. Yes, it was loud.
That's a good. Can we have your mom on the podcast?
No, she was funny though.
I love your mom. Your mom is amazing too.
That's a funny thing. That's like when she said the story, that shit was funny. Back to the topic. Why would you like, or why do you think a woman should love a man more?
I don't think a woman should love a man more. I think it should be equal. I think that a man and a woman should both put an effort. Like you said, like, oh, a man should do this, a man should do. No, I think a woman can do it too. I think it's both ways.
Yeah. I think you just want to be spoiled because, you keep going back to you being a pillow princess. I think you just want to be spoiled. I think it, like Leslie said, it's something that.
Yes, I do.
It's something that's equal.
Yes,
I feel it's equal. Honestly, you know what? I texted Randy the other day, our sponsor. Shout out to Randy. And I tell him, good morning, beautiful.
No.
And I said, why can't men tell each other good morning, beautiful? Men, it'll make them smile too, you know what I mean? Shout out to Randy because he replied back. He's like, good morning, beautiful to me too. I thought he was going to say, good morning, okay, you looking person, but no, he said, calling beautiful.
Get some of that.
But yeah, I mean, men, they try to act hard, but in a way, we want to feel appreciated also.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We want you guys. When was the last time you told Vinny that, hey, you look handsome?
Today.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So how often do you tell him that?
No, once a week.
Once a week? Why does he have to wait once a week for?
It doesn't have specifically once a week.
He doesn't look good every day.
He doesn't look good every day?
No, but besides,
do you want him to tell you look beautiful every day?
Yes, but that's
Yes.
but what I'm trying to say is I am working on that. Me personally, on my venture, because of the podcast, I feel like I have caught my flaws. I'm not the perfect partner. I'm not a pillow princess and give me everything you want and I deserve everything. Because I know I don't deserve everything. Because we've talked about it. We've talked about things offline, off the air. And we've done all these things. I understand that, yes, I need to be not a bitch. A little more grateful, a little more romantic. I get it. I've kind of absorbed it and understand it. And yes, I'm doing my part. But when I'm saying that a man should love a woman a little bit slightly more is the fact that because a woman does learn to love a man. You know, you're not going to say attraction besides attraction. You know, you can be like, oh, I'm attracted to you. Yes. Besides attraction, I'm saying kind of falling in love or falling for this person or in the process of falling for this person, a man should have a little more interest in you, because if a man doesn't have that interest in you, he's going to think.
No, this is where I think I'm wrong. Again, I'm going to bring up my ex. My ex, and I think Henry could probably agree, he was always big on like, oh, I love Leslie, I love my wife, and he said it to my mom, he said it to the world, like, oh my God, I love her, I love her, I love her. But he didn't do the things to make
feel love?
love. He didn't take the initiative.
Exactly, yes.
He didn't, or like he resented me because it was like, oh, well, I got home from work and you didn't give me a massage, or you didn't pay attention to me, but then there was times where it's like, when I did do those things, well, what was I getting? I wasn't getting anything. So de qué me sirve que me digas, or what is it to me that you tell me you love me? Like, okay, you might love me more than I love you, but then it's like,
can I say something
what's
real
the
quick?
point?
Can I say something real quick? Okay. Because I used your relationship as an observant relationship, just like I've used other people's relationship as an observant, and either as an inspiration or what's point on talking to is, okay, a relationship to work in this sense is, let's look at a friend of ours, right? I'm not going to say the name because it's not pointless, but they're a couple, and I've seen how excited he gets to be able to tell her something. Oh my God, look what I got at this store, and da-da-da. And she's like, yeah, that's great. That's amazing. Yeah, cool. Like, he's just so excited because he has something, in a sense, not naming it, not putting it out there, not saying this. He wants to share that, but also please her, but also kind of impress her of, look what I got, look at this. It might be minuscule, it might be like the smallest thing in the world, but he's so excited to share it. Again, I had told my partner, and this is real, I had told my partner, you know what, low key, this is something that I'm going to share with you, and I guess I'm sharing with the world. I was like, I am low-key a little jealous of how your partner used to do these extravagant things, how he would, like, sing to you if we were doing, like, we went to a party one time, and he was, like, singing. He was dedicating songs to you. He would put all these things where he would give you flowers and all this stuff. And I was telling that, I was like, you know, I told that to my partner. I was like, you know what? I was low-key jealous of this, because I was like, you never did that. But I wasn't there behind closed doors. Mm-hmm. I didn't know how it really was behind closed doors, mm-hmm. because he would apparent this situation. He would apparent this big grand gesture, but behind closed doors, he was doing other things that we didn't know until mm-hmm. you told us after. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So in that sense, you did your part by providing, mm-hmm. by showing love, mm-hmm. by accepting the flaws that he had. Mm-hmm. Whatever flaws he did, mm-hmm. I'm not going to say it. Yeah. Whatever he did, you still accepted him back. Mm-hmm. You know? Yes. Because you loved him more.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. You loved him more. You accepted whatever he did to you. Mm-hmm. Exactly. And again, with the situations, when I say with our friends, I am very observant with our friends. You know, we've always been in a group, and I'm not gonna bring in names, but I can tell who loves who. I've seen the relationship of a woman loving a man. I've seen it. I've seen how a man loves a woman, and I've seen how they both love equally.
I know a couple where they do love each other equally. And it's beautiful to see. It's absolutely amazing to see how kind they are. But it's very different to see how a man loves a woman more than a woman loves a man by the gestures that he does.
Exactly.
And it's not grandeur how I told you that your partner would do. It's not a big thing. I've seen it and I observe it. I like to sit back sometimes in our friend groups and I would like to, and I observed it. I've seen it with him out there, but like I said, excited to share things with her. He's just so excited, like, oh, look what I have, look what I got. And she's like, yeah, that's exciting, that's amazing. But he's just so excited to share that with her. You know what I mean? Like, and I was telling this to my partner. I was like, even if we're in a friend group, it's not a gesture situation, but it's I'm gonna grab a drink. Let me grab one for you. Like, here's a drink. Just that. Or passing by and being like, just that subtle. It's not necessarily. Let me show you the grand gesture. Let me show you that I love you more. It's just those slight. I see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I see you. You know what I see you
Right.
is what I'm saying. That when a man loves that woman more, you can just see it. That relationship is gonna last because a woman knows. That's why I feel a man should love a woman more or equal, or a man will love a woman.
I don't know. I think I go back to the equal thing. It's just like I
agree.
Yeah, I go back to the equal thing. That it's just like it's beautiful when both can put that effort. Not the man more than the woman. I think it's nice when the woman can put in the effort and the man can put in the effort. You know, the whole love thing, I don't really get it. Like, oh, he should love her more. No, they should love each other the same. And even ChatGPT said that there could be little slight like bitterness because like, oh, well, you love me more, or like it becomes a competition. It shouldn't be, but it can become a competition.
So when you tell Vinny you're going to work or whatever, you tell Vinny, I love you, what does he say?
I love you back.
I love you back? Just I love you back? Or
No, I love you. I love you. Have a good day. Be careful.
So have you guys ever went to like, I love you, and then he's ever said like, I love you more?
Well, it's not.
That was my thing.
It's
That
not
was
an
my
I
thing.
love you more. It's not a I love you more.
We always did that at our house.
Because
I still do it with my kids. I have that habit that I always say I love you, and I think I told you about this. Remember, because we talked about something like that. I love you more. Remember? And I told you we do that in my house. That we always say I love you more. No, I love you.
I remember what it was.
You remember?
Yeah, I remember what it was.
If you're saying it within the kids situation, then it's a
No.
different situation.
We said it with my kids and we said it with my partner. That was our thing. That it was always like, I love you. No, I love you more. No, I love you most. I love you mostest. And there was a thing that we all do it in our house. And Henry knows about that because we talked about it. But
this is not about
I am the therapist of the group.
It shouldn't be a competition. It shouldn't be a
no.
level.
I know, but because it can be. I think ChatGPT was saying that it becomes a competition because like a person can slightly become insecure or doubtful, like, oh, well, why do you love me more, or why do I love you more than you love me? And it becomes, but that's because it becomes like doubt and insecurity. And I think that's what happened in my relationship.
No, okay,
honestly.
because I've been looking at it as in like, again, it could be like that, but it shouldn't be like that. As in, like, you should love each other, yes, equally, but a man should love you more. By a man saying he loves you more, I'm saying he's showing more interest in you.
Let's ask our viewers to comment on, what their feelings are. Like, we want to get some in-depth comments from you guys. Don't be shy, guys. Like, come on, we're talking all this shit, not shit, but stuff. We want to hear from you guys. Please comment. Share, like, subscribe.
Oh, you finished that one too.
Let's get to the bottom of this discussion. What do you guys think? Should a man love?
I think we need to do more
more
research, and this becomes like a 2-part episode because we got into like the ghost story too. So
Sorry.
Season 6, episode 12, maybe.
Maybe.
If we make it to a season 6.
Maybe.
all right. Do.
We want to thank you guys for watching once again. Oh wait, I got my own camera. We want to thank. We want to thank you guys for watching once again. Episode, what is it, episode 6? We said episode 6 of the podcast, First Shot of the Night. I am Henry. I am here assisted by.
I'm Ellie. I like to drink.
I'm Leslie. I'm the Ghost Whisperer.
Welcome to double A, not triple A, double A, AA. Where this is our AA meeting because
the threesomes. That name's gonna stick to threesomes. That's gonna be our singing group name. It's gonna be our singing group name.
I dig it.
you didn't want double A.
Double A? Isn't it? Is it double A? Oh wait. Before we go, she already took her last shot at night. It's time for us to take the first shot at night.
Oh, you took the
Let's
last
do
one
that.
already.
You took your last one already?
Well,
Oh.
drink it with this.
Drink it. Yeah, just drink that.
Cheers.
Guys, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week in another episode. Everybody look at different cameras and say goodbye. Thank you guys.